Hey YouTube, it is Inner Beauty Love and it is the evening 10:49 on April 8th of 2013. I already said the date earlier today, but when it gets evening time after I'm cooling down from a workout, I just seem to forget. So anywho, I went to the gym, you guys. I did a Zumba class for an hour, and then I went ahead and got on the treadmill. I started a little later, so I was only able to do 45 minutes on the treadmill. I wanted to try to get an hour in, but I just thank God that I was able to get an hour and 45-minute workout in. Felt good. Let me tell you, I got my little smart watch on, so it shows that I did 12,506 steps today. 5.51 miles that I did, and I burned over 2,495 calories, you guys. I felt so good. I mean, went to work, and after being off for 3 days, sometimes you're exhausted or whatever. Well, that's how I felt last night. For some reason, I couldn't go to sleep. Oh, I didn't share with you guys before I stop. Before I start with what I was gonna say. Yesterday for lunch, I ended up eating a bowl of Cheerios, 3/4 cup of Cheerios with some almond milk, a cup of almond milk. I had that for my late afternoon snack. I ended up having another bag of popcorn, the one that I previously popped. And also for dinner, I ended up eating some green beans, and I had another piece of steak that was left over. It's a small piece, kind of like similar to what I had on the previous day, which was, I believe, Saturday. But anywho, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought I was going to be able to shoot another video, and that evening, I just wasn't up to it. I went ahead and got in some weight training with my 5-pound weights, and I ended up doing some squats, some leg work, and whew, you guys, I'm feeling it today. Um, I was stretched out, and then when I got on the treadmill again today, it just was like, whew, I could feel it in the back of my legs where I actually need the burn. So I guess it was really good. I needed that. But what else was I going to share with you? Oh, you guys, remember I told you that I lost my iPod? Look, I'm really showing my age, you guys. I know I just turned 39, but really, like, seriously, really, I've been looking for this thing this whole weekend. Probably, no, actually, I want to say since, it was these, I think since Friday, Thursday, I think it was Thursday. Thursday, you guys. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, today is Monday. I'm just finding this thing. And because it was cold on this morning, I luckily had my extra jacket in the car because normally I go ahead and I don't have my jacket in the car, and I was rushing out this morning trying to get to work on time and all that good stuff, get my daughter off to school and all that good stuff. So I was like, I walked out of the house without a jacket, so I grabbed my jacket from out the car, and I just went ahead and took it inside work. And something told me to check the pocket, so I went to go reach into my pocket. I'm like, what is this? It's kind of heavy. This is where my iPod had been. Just ridiculous. I just can't believe I did that. But nonetheless, I'm glad that I found it. But what I wanted to share with you guys, I don't think I've ever shared with you guys, um, is a poem that I bought at a store a long time ago. And I'm going to share that with you guys because there's some people that are struggling just like me, to try to go through the hustles and bustles of working, going to school, taking care of your family, doing what you got to do. Plus, on top of that, get your weight loss in for your health, you know. And I'm just going to read this. It's titled Don't Quit. I don't know who wrote it. I like to normally give credit where credit is due. I'm going to have to Google who wrote this poem. But whoever wrote this poem, I absolutely love it. This poem means so much to me. You know, when my husband was going through something, and also when my brother was going through something, I read it to both of them at different times, and I think it really, really helps. Here it goes. Don't quit. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debt is high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns, and many a failure's turn about when he might have won had he stuck it out. Don't give up though the pace seems slow, you may succeed with another blow. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt, and you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. You guys, I have this poem hanging in my kitchen area, and I like to look at this poem when I'm going through something. I like to look at this poem, you know, when I'm taking my trash out to the backyard. It's like kind of near that door, but this poem to me means so much, you know. Just like I have the Serenity Prayer hanging right here, you know, but you just sometimes you go through things and people don't see that you're going through things, and you just gotta, you just don't quit, you guys. Don't quit. You know, I know life is hard sometimes. You know, I go through that, stress with just some of the simplest things, and worrying about different things, but, you know, don't allow that to get you down. Don't allow for that to deter your journey. I was looking at a YouTube video today of one of the girls I'm subscribed to, and she had mentioned, that she had gained some of her weight back, because she was kind of facing something that I was facing as far as, and I haven't mentioned it to you guys. I think I did a video, but I never posted it. From October of 2012 up until about December of 2012, right before the New Year's, I had started having back problems. I don't know what it came about, how it came about. I just kind of noticed when I was on the plane and I was sitting the wrong way, and my back just started to hurt, and it was so unbearable. I could barely stand up from off the plane, and I was really, really concerned. At that point, I was out of town. I was in Texas, so I wasn't here in California, so I couldn't go and schedule an appointment with my doctor. All I could do at that point was have my husband give me some medicine, some just basic ibuprofen, and I took that, the time that I was with him. And next thing you know, when I got back home, I immediately scheduled a doctor's appointment with my doctor, because it got so bad to where, I mean, when I went to go get up out of bed, I felt like an old woman. I was like hunched over. I could barely walk. I was in tears. I'm not even gonna lie about it. I was in tears. Got into my doctor's office. She went ahead and gave me a shot in my back so that she can help relieve the pain, and she gave me pills. And went ahead and took the pills. Something called diclofenac or something like that. Anyway, it helps suppress the pain. And I'm one of those people that I don't like taking pills. That's just not me. But from January, February, no, October, November, December, for those October, November, December. Yeah, those 3 months I was taking them faithfully, And finally, I got to the point where I said, I don't want to be taking pills for the rest of my life if I don't have to. I got to find out what's going on with me. So what I did was is I told my doctor, look, I need for you to do an MRI, whatever needs to be done so that you can check on my back. I needed to know what was going on because I just didn't want to keep coming in there getting a shot in my back, because within that time frame I ended up getting 3 shots in my back within, like, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks apart, and on top of taking the other medicine, and that wasn't okay with me. So they did that, and they discovered that I have I'm looking for the paperwork regarding it. I have a slip disc. um, it's a nerve sitting on my disc in my back. And so she, of course, immediately referred me to a specialist, back pain specialist. And so I was like, okay. Went to the back pain specialist, explained to him what happened with my back. And what he wanted to go ahead and do is he wanted to operate. And I'm sorry, you guys. To me, that's not even an option. I told him, no, no, that's not going to happen. I'm looking through my paperwork to see if I have the form that discusses. No, I don't have it. I think I have it in my purse as a reminder. But anywho, it's a nerve sitting, or a disc sitting on my nerve, which causes the pain when you sit down, when you stand up, to shoot through your leg. It is like the most unbearable and excruciating pain that you can face. And there was times where I knew that I needed to be working out, and I just couldn't do it. I just wasn't up to it. I was just frustrated with myself, and I just couldn't do it. And so after that doctor gave me that information saying that he was going to go ahead and do surgery on me, I said, oh, no, no, no. We going to go do some other alternatives, whether it's physical therapy, whether acupuncture. And look at me, you guys, I don't like needles. But I was willing to go ahead and do whatever I needed to do. I knew I wasn't going to be operated on my back. So anyway, so I finally, he wants to follow up with me on the 25th of April. To see how I feel. And you guys, I feel so much better. I've been praying about it. My husband's been praying about it. My family's been praying about it. And I just started out slowly again. That's why I went ahead and got my weighted vest and just started doing my walking, and slowly worked up to a jog. I stopped doing Insanity because I didn't want to damage my back, but I love it. Insanity works. The video Insanity works, but at this point, I wouldn't be able to do the burpees or the planks and stuff like that at that point. But now I'm happy to say that, because with prayer, with the health and the strength and the encouragement from others, and me not quitting, I really believe that, that has what helped my back. Now, don't get me wrong, I do sometimes still have some back pain, but for the most part, it's very manageable. I stopped taking the pills in January. Yeah, in January, I stopped taking the pills. And my back is still feeling good. It's actually feeling a lot better than it has in a long time. And I just thank God for that. I just think, I really do. I really thank God for that. And I know this is a long video, and I do apologize, but I kind of wanted to say that because I know people are struggling. It's not easy with this weight loss. It's not easy with other things day to day, but if you just don't quit, you keep doing what you can do. It doesn't have to be like something, where you work out an hour and a half, 2 hours. as long as you're working out, you're moving, doing stuff here and there, go on your breaks, walk. Go on your lunch hour, maybe walk for 30 minutes. I mean, as long as you're getting it in some kind of way, you're going to start seeing those benefits of the weight loss. You know, you're going to start seeing the numbers go down on the scale. And I just want to go ahead and let the YouTuber know, you know, that I'm definitely praying for her because I know how she's feeling. Been there, done that, and you know, I just pray and ask God to, you know, put His hand over her. So, anyways, you guys, I know this is a long video. I do apologize for that. And I will talk with you all soon. Love ya. Bye.